man. All right, so let's move on to the next guy in this tier, man. And I'm super excited to talk about this guy. I feel like me and people who watch film are the only people that actually realize how good this particular player is, bro. Geno Smith, man. Geno Smith is so effing good at football. He's so effing good at being a quarterback. And he suffers from this reluctance to let the past die. I cannot believe I just quoted the movie I hate the most, which is The Last Jedi. But it is perfect for this situation. People do not want to let go of Geno Smith getting his fucking head knocked off in New York. They just think he's that guy. The minute he got to the Seahawks, he has been arguably a top 10 quarterback. You don't want to put that label on him because you have this preconceived notion of who he is. But all of the stats say this guy is a top 10 quarterback, production-wise. Now, if you want to argue, overall talent, whatever, high-end talent, ceiling, whatever. But I'm talking about production. I'm talking about what you're doing on the football field. If you give him protection, he destroys you. He dices you up. He picks you apart. I'm calling him the Raider of the Lost Ark or Raider of the Lost Art. Art being pocket passing. Like this idea that you got to be mobile, this idea that you got to be athletic, this idea that you got to be this and you got to have wheels and blah, blah, blah. No, that's for dudes who don't really know how to process and read defenses. People who don't know how to dissect what's going on. People who don't know how to have great pre-snap and post-snap awareness. If you got those talents, you could be a Joe Burrow and throw 40 touchdowns. You could be a Geno Smith and pick people apart. I'm going to just throw some stats at y'all, bro. Like, just to tell you how good he is when it comes to being a quarterback. Top 5 in completion percentage. Top 5 in completion percentage above expectation, which means that based on the throw, based on the difficulty of the throw, are you expected to complete it? He was top 5 in that. Top 5 in first downs. Number 4 in total passing yards. Number 1 in on-target throws. Number 1 in on-target percentage. Number 1 in bad throw percentage, which means he had the lowest percentage of bad throws in the NFL last year. He is objectively the most. He threw the ball a lot. A lot. Yeah. Which means that he is objectively, by every stat, the most accurate quarterback in the NFL. He is really, 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 really freaking good. And people don't want to give it to him. Because all they see is Geno Smith, man, the guy who had his mouth wire shut, bro. Like, they don't understand how good this guy is, bro. Like, even with the Seahawks, like, football fans are so spoiled. If you are not one of the 3 best guys, we think you're trash. If you're not, a top, like,
it's crazy.
The fact that Seahawks fans were kind of fed up with, what? What? That dude is the reason why you guys were kept afloat for the past 3 seasons, bro. You guys would have been irrelevant if it wasn't for Geno Smith. Like, it is absurd. And I'm super excited to see what he's going to do on the fucking Raiders, dog, because the Raiders have been devoid of good quarterback play. Going back to Rich Gannon, Rodney.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Going back to Rich Gannon. You can say Derek Carr. If you want to throw Derek Carr in, fine. But like quality high-end quarterback play, you would have to go back to Rich Gannon for it, dog. I think he's going to be amazing. I legitimately think he's going to have a great season. They have Brock Bowers. They have Ashton Genty. They have a new improved O-line. I'm really, really, really excited for what the Raiders are going to do with Geno Smith, man. For sure, man.